George Jones very often would cite Hank Williams as his biggest musical influence. Jones listened to him any chance he could get and bought many of his records. Here's a good look at the album cover. George Jones salutes Hank Williams, dropped in May of 1960. In 1962, we have George Jones Sings from the Heart. That's a good place to sing from, people. Staying in 1962, the new Favorites of George Jones was released. Staying in 1962, George Jones sings the hits of his country cousins. George Jones sings the hits of his country cousins. Staying in 1962, Homecoming in Heaven was released. This looks like another tribute album. George Jones sings Bob Wills, released in December of 1962. I Wish Tonight Would Never End. George Jones Sings Like the Dickens. That's an interesting title. We gotta check that out. So George Jones Sings Like the Dickens is an album released in 1964 on United Artists Records, is a tribute to the music of Little Jimmy Dickens. We're gonna look him up, but before we do, let's look at the track listing. It Scares Me Half to Death, A Rose from a Bride's Bouquet, When Your House Is Not a Home, a Roger Miller song, I'm Just Blue Enough, Just Blue Enough, We Could, Take Me As I Am or Let Me Go. That sounds like a good motto. Take me as I am or let me go. Where Did the Sunshine Go? Making the Rounds, I've Just Got to See You Once More. How many times have you said that? Baby, I just need to see you one more time, just one more time. The number 10 track on this album is called Lovin' Lies, Just When I Needed You. And the final track on this album is My Heart's Bouquet. So a tribute to the music of Little Jimmy Dickens. All right, so who the heck is Little Jimmy Dickens? James Cecil Dickens was born on December 19, 1920. Okay, so we are going back. He lived a long life. He passed away in 2015. Better known by his stage name, Little Jimmy Dickens, was a country music singer and a songwriter, famous for his humorous novelty songs. He was a pretty short guy, 4'11". He was also known for his rhinestone-studded outfits, which he is given credit for introducing into live country music performances. So, you have Little Jimmy Dickens to thank for the Rhinestone Cowboy. All of them. He started out as a member of the Grand Ole Opry in 1948 and was inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame in 1983. Before his death, he was the oldest living member of the Grand Ole Opry. George Jones Sings Like the Dickens, released in August of 1964. I Get Lonely in a Hurry. Man, that sounds personal. That dropped in November of 64. Trouble in My Mind. I have occasional issues with Trouble in My Mind. Mr. Jones dropped this album in March of 1965.